Yo, welcome to another episode of Wake Up with Wops. And my third video ever, we went over the indicators I use. And I recently just dropped a video on moving averages and why they are important. I really recommend going to check that out. For this one, we're going to go over the toolbar and the tools I like to use on TradingView. You can see here, if you hover over it, there's a little line and an arrow. You click there and there's a bunch of different trend lines. Starting with the one I use the most is just the regular trend line. It's easy to draw, easy to spot. You can see here, and then you could always change the color. Just change it to white there. Also, if you don't want to do it that way, you want it at a certain number, you could always look for this little plus sign right here, hover over it, click draw horizontal line, and now you have a line at that price. So there's a couple ways you could do those trend lines. Also, there's a parallel channel that I use sometimes. You can see here, you draw the line, and then it's a little parallel line. And then you can see, use this as the top, maybe the resistance of the range. And then this is the bottom, the support of that range. Fibonacci's I do not really use, so I don't use any of this. We're going to skip this, but if you did want to do a fib retracement, you just click on it, and then you would drag it. And then you have your fib levels. I don't really do that, so we're going to skip over to the next one. The patterns I don't really use as well. Maybe you can use this to see if you want a certain time, maybe from March to April when the QQQ crashed because of the whole tariff news. Don't really use that as well. Long position I've been using recently to help me with my risk management. You can see here it helps you put your stop loss under the candle and then your target price, and it'll tell you your risk to reward 2.55. Same way you could do it for the short position. The short way, we're going to go here, and then you put your stop above your entry where you want it, and then your target price, and it tells you the risk to reward. So I've been using this for my risk management. It helps me a lot. I like that. Very good. Let's see what else we got here. The brush I like to highlight like on big turns, like this crash in March because of the tariff news. You could draw that. It helps you with your journaling. What else helps with your journaling are these arrows. It helps you, like, let's say I entered into this trade here, so I'm gonna make it green because I bought, and then I sold at the top of the range, so I could do another arrow there, and then I'll make it red like I sold. It's a good way to journal. I also use this text box here. You could put here like buy here, and then another one sold here. It's good to journal. You could screenshot this. It helps you with your trades. I do this almost every weekend with all the trades to help me to see what patterns I like the most. Keep records and stats on your trading. That's how you become a better trader. What else do we have here? Measure, you can see for them crash. So the tariff news crash in the QQQ, you can see it went 23%, even maybe 25% drop. That is a big move for the ETF of QQQ. Here they have rectangles too. Sometimes I use the rectangles. You could use this as like maybe a support zone, or you could even use it maybe as a little resistance zone. I don't use it much, but it is good sometimes. Or for box breakouts, that's a pattern I like to trade. You could use those rectangles. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty much garbage, guys. I like to keep it simple. Being a simple trader is better and makes you more efficient, I promise you guys. And that is it. That is the toolbars I use, the tools I like to use the most. Peace.